What's going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Hope you are all free of any illnesses or pandemics that are going on right now. We're gonna be going over 2K is gonna be free. I'm making this video yesterday to you guys. To tomorrow will be July 7th, which will be free for PlayStation Plus members. If you were thinking about buying 2K, or maybe you're a PS Plus member, you were thinking about getting it or not, you wanted to see what it was, maybe you're not familiar with 2K, maybe you just watch Young Yeah and you think it's a casino. I'm here to kind of inform everybody and educate everybody so that people who don't play 2K can kind of get a view of someone looking inside of 2K, right? Because Yang Ye is just looking from the outside in, doesn't know what he's talking about. And that's no disrespect to the man. I don't know him, but he is ignorant on 2K, and I'm just trying to educate people because I've seen a lot of, mistakes too. People who don't play 2K, I assume this is what you think 2K is, right? Just roster updates and that's it, right? Just a roster update. That's what I see people saying all the time. It's just a roster update. I don't know why people buy it every year. So maybe after this video you'll understand why people buy it every year. Do I agree with that? No. I don't think people should buy it every year. Personally, I buy it every 2 years. If I like it, and if I don't like it, I'll hold on for a third year if I have to. You know what I mean? But you have, from current rosters to all-time rosters to, all-time teams. You have that to your disposal. That is something that nobody even plays, if I'm being honest with you guys. Nobody buys 2K to play quick play. You have play WNBA, right? I'm just gonna go over the modes with you guys for right now, so you can see how much content there is in 2K. There's WNBA teams, if that's your thing. Maybe you're a big fan of WNBA. I don't know why you would be, but it's there if you want to play it. There's NBA Today. It's pretty much like the schedule of today. So there's no more NBA games for right now, but if there were, it would be on this board and you could play those games, right? I don't know if you get anything out of it. Honestly, I think it's just like if you want to have fun or whatever. Play Now Online is just kind of you versus other people online. I believe it's 1v1 or 5v5. You can do that. Not really a big fan of it. There's leaderboards and all that stuff if you are into competition. I'm not. 2KU is just kind of like teaching you how to play the game, kind of like 2K University if you want to look at it like that. Blacktop is just a combination of players, right? You can pick your favorite players to go against other players, and that's Blacktop pretty much. I don't know, maybe you like to play with your friends, you can do that. Play with friends online, that's kind of like playing All-Star, which is a mode where you pick kind of the All-Stars from whatever time, and it's 5 players versus 5 players. It's pretty fun, to be honest. This is just Play Now, the mode that nobody plays. Now we're going to go into the casino. This is where Young Yeah is having his, freak show, his, you know what I mean? Like, Young Yeah thinks this is where you log in and you lose all your money. Your bank account is wiped clean. This is what he thinks happens when you enter my team. It's not. So we're in the main screen, right? This is your team. This is where you will spend most of your time, I should say. Lineup management, that's where your team is. This is my team. Completely free. I did not spend a single dime. these are token reward markets things. I don't spend my tokens on these. I think it's a waste of time. If anything, you should wait for the token market to open, because you can buy packs. And yeah, but um, the emeralds are bad, not bad, but they go from worst to best. So emerald, sapphire, ruby, amethyst, diamond, pink diamond, and then galaxy opals. I have 5 galaxy opals, 6, 7, 8 galaxy opals. The rest are pink diamonds and 1 diamond over there at the very end. All of this was free. I know Yang Ya tells you guys there's a casino in here, and there isn't. I know you saw the video where, there's a spin and all these things. Those are absolutely free rewards that you get for winning games. This is the only bad thing about my team, the pack market. You can spend money in here, right? VC, whatever. You can do that. But any player who plays my team will tell you not to. It is a bad idea. The odds are terrible. You never get anything good. People who buy packs are people who have money to spend. People who have extra money to spend, I should say. I have not spent a single dime on this game other than the time I bought it. Like, that's literally it. If you want something from these packs, you go to the auction. In the auction, you search whatever player you want, right? In this case, I'm going to search up LeBron James, right? Just as an example, because he was in the pack. That's the same LeBron. And I can buy that same LeBron. Well, I can't, because I don't have the MT for that. But if I did, I could. I only have 20. I don't think you can buy MT. Actually, there is a way, but I don't know if that way is legal. I see people selling it, but the real developers don't sell it, so I don't know how that works. Maybe it's hacked, I don't know. Now I'm gonna show you guys Chris Paul from the same pack. He's a little cheaper, so just to show you guys that you can actually get these cards. So 145, 34, 30, 24. Look at that. There's one at 24. 24. My apologies. I have 20 for free. It's the same Chris Paul from the pack, but you can spend 10k for a chance to pull him. Second thing I like to do is go to the token market. These are packs. If you're a starting player, these packs are for you, because they kind of have an improvement and they're cheap. Improvement for your lineup. This is the multiplayer section. My Team Unlimited, Triple Threat, multiplayer challenges, and play with friends. If you're new, I don't recommend you play these, because you're gonna get matched up with sweaties. But if you're old, you can do that. These are rewards. If you get 12 wins in a row, you get those rewards. There's also a $250,000 tournament, which is why people buy 2K every year, for that particular reason. There's a tournament. I believe it's real money, and you can play that. Triple Threat Online is 3 people, 3 of your players versus 3 players of somebody else. It's a 1v1 pretty much. Multiplayer challenges, it's just challenges against another player. So it's the 1v1. You have to win. You do whatever the condition tells you to, and play with friends. Just play with friends. If you're not interested in multiplayer because you think it's pay to win, you can go to single player. I did all of these. They're games. What you get is pretty much packs. You get tokens. You get MT. All for free. You don't have to spend a single dime on this. Contrary to what Yang Ya tells you, This is absolutely free. There is a lot of content here for you to play. If you don't want to play multiplayer, you don't have to. Alright, now those little ball drops and the spin the wheels, we'll get to those. But those are in triple threat. And again, you cannot buy those. You earn them by winning games. Literally, that's it. You get them by playing the game. These challenges again are free. You get tokens if you want to spend on the token market. Here you get MT, tokens. Again, this is all free, and this is all single player. So you don't have to play other people if you're scared that this is pay to win. Look at all these free cards. Those are all free cards. I completed these. You can do so too. They're not hard. These are all free. Literally free. And you get rewarded, by the way, for every game that you play. Not only do you get MT for the game, you get whatever reward says right there. All free. That is my team. That is the casino that Young Ya tells you guys about. Oh yeah, this is a you can get your player from My Career and put it on 2K. If you're new, I would recommend that you do that. That's what I did, a center, and it worked for the time it was required for. I don't need it anymore, but it's there if I wanted to. That's my team. That's it. That's all there is to it. There is no slot machines, as you can see, except for the packs, but I do not recommend you buy those. Nobody does. Last thing I want to touch on before we move on to My Career is the locker codes. The ball drops, those are 100% free. The Twitter account for the developers, they give you guys a code. You put in the code, you get a ball drop, you get a card, or whatever it is that they're giving away for free. It's absolutely free. You don't spend money on it. You cannot spend money on it. It's free. It's always been free. It will always be free. But moving on to My Career. I have 3 builds. They're all 90 overalls, 100% free. The way I got them to 90 overalls was by playing the game. That's it. That's all I did. I know it sounds crazy to Young Yeah, right? Like, what? This guy played a basketball game that he bought to actually play basketball? Like, what? Yes, I actually did. You can play 100% by yourself. You don't need to play online. I choose to play online, but you can also play My Career by yourself. There is a story to it. If you're wondering what the point is, there's a story to it. Every year they add a new story, new cutscenes, new actors, everything. It's new every single year. This is the neighborhood where people go to socialize, I guess you can say. There's 8 courts for you to play in. If you don't like the server you're in, there's a little subway station where you can just go into and you'll magically appear in a different server. That's pretty much it. Nothing fascinating about it. But there's 8 courts that you can play in. You don't need to pay to play those courts. It's 100% free. The rec, this is where I spend most of my time in. It's a 5v5. You use your player and you play the rec. You have stats for that. My stats aren't, you know, glowing or anything, but it's what I have, right? I'm not a great 2K player. I'm just average, honestly. Maybe even below average. I don't know. This is the training facility. Um, in here, you pretty much do workouts, and you get boosts like +1 acceleration, +2 speed, whatever, right? Strength, vertical, things like that. I don't really do these. You don't have to. Next up is the team practice facility. This is where you go work on your badges. You build chemistry with your teammates, but most importantly is the badges. I already got all my badges 100% free. No slot machines, nothing like that. You can rearrange your badges whichever way you want. Um, of course, I'm not doing that because I like them the way they are. And it's the same for like every single thing. You get like things you need to do. For example, defense, you'll just play defense things and you'll increase your badges. These are endorsements. They are pretty much like free money, I guess you can say. All you have to do is reach a certain goal. So 2 million, and 2 million I will be able to earn a check and kind of make more money, if it makes sense. Like I would make a contract to earn more money. Boosts are just boosts to kind of improve yourself a little bit, not really much. These are my attributes. I got these all for free by playing the game. My player appearance, you can change your appearance here, whatever you want. Your hair, your forehead, your eye color, your eye size, your ear size, your skin tone, from the lightest to the darkest. I don't look like this, by the way. I just, all my characters look different, so just be aware of that. Clothes, this is where you get, change your clothes for everything. Neighborhood, Pro-Am, NBA, suit, and beats. These are all free that I got. You get one by winning a championship. You get a little coat. But these are all free. All free that I got from my daily spin for free. And I'll show you guys that later in the video. Shoes, I got them for free. Like literally everything you're seeing here is free. I do not spend money on these things. You can if you want to, right? VC if you want to, and you earn VC every single game, I should add. It's very important that I add that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it's clothes, and you can spend money on clothes if you're into that, but I really don't care about any of that. The animation store is where you get all your animations, from jump shots to dunks to size ups to hesitations and neighborhood emotes, all these things, right? Show you guys a couple dunks here. As you can see, some of them are free, they don't cost any. Some of them are locked because my dunking attributes are just not high enough. It depends on the build that you create. These are our jump shots, they're all free. The jump shots are all free, I should say. My animations, that's where you put all your animations. And that's it. Back to the neighborhood. This is where you collect your checks from your endorsements, right? You do an appearance or whatever, and that's where you go collect your check. This is your court, like your apartment. You'll have like a rack of shoes. I'll let you guys discover that by yourselves. It's not really important. This is the NBA store. This is where you buy like jerseys and shorts, joggers, things like that. This is Docs. This is where you get your haircuts for free. I know there was a little bit of controversy uh, back in 2K18, but it's fixed. Tattoo shop. This is Wheels. This is where you buy like bikes and skateboards. Swags. That's where you buy your clothes, like just random T-shirts, jeans, things like that. This is my team. This is where you get your card for free, like of your player, but you only get one, so make sure you use the right build. And this is 2K shoes. You buy shoes here, or you get them free depending. Pro-Am is 5v5, but you have to be part of a team, like a squad. Like, let's say you have 5 friends, right? And you're all on the same server. Just invite them back to back. Bam, 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 bam. Invite, they join, you guys can play Pro-Am. Boosts, that's to improve your jump shot, stuff like that. The cages, that one's fun. It's 3v3, but there's a trampoline. This is Annie Up. This is where people go to, I guess, I don't want to say gamble, but you kind of play against other players, and whoever wins gets the prize money. So for instance, that's a starting prize. If you think you're really good, right, you grab your team or your friends and you play that. The starting entry is 5,000. If you win, you get 10,000. If you lose 5,000. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Last thing I want to show you guys is the daily spin. This is the only thing where people can actually say it's a casino, but it's 100% free. You get a daily spin every day for free. You don't spend money on it. You cannot buy more spins. You cannot put more VC into it. None of that. It's completely random, but you get one spin every single day. So I already spun the wheel for free. So if I try to spin it again, it'll tell me next spin available 20 hours, 19 minutes, 55 seconds, right? That's the wheel. It's a daily spin, free. Daily pick'em, it gives you the options of picking 2 teams that are playing that day. Like let's say the Rockets and the Lakers. You pick whoever you think is gonna win, and if that team wins, you get 100 VC. If they lose, you get nothing. You don't get punished. None of that. That's it. That is the wheel. And now we're back to the main menu. I'm gonna show you guys my league. My league is just kind of a full season. You get control of players. You can trade them. Yeah, it's like an 82 game season. You can move pieces around and all that stuff. It's kind of fun, I guess. There's no VC required. None of that. There's nothing of that sort. No microtransactions. My GM is the same thing, except you control the entire team. So like the logo, the coaching staff, all of that stuff, you control that. You can change it if you want to. You can put stuff to it, but that's pretty much my GM. It's the same thing, except you have more responsibilities, player morale and all that stuff. My league online is same thing as my league, but with friends. You can play with each other. That sounds wrong, but you can play against each other. You can trade players to each other. Start today. You start with the whatever NBA game is today. WNBA season. It's like a season, but WNBA roster. Season is just a season, or just one season. It's like my league, but one season. And then the playoffs, that's one playoffs. That's it. 2K TV is just videos and they ask you questions. If you get them right, you get VC, you get clothing, whatever it is that they're offering. Um, really nothing special. It's kind of like a trivia, I guess you can say. Here are just like settings you can take and remove. Songs here, like it's just music. Shoe creator, you can create your own shoes if you want to. There's different brands. 2K Sports is kind of like the generic brand, but you can edit shoes too, like um, like I edited the Air Jordan ones. I made kind of my own colorway, and I bought it in my career, and I like it. But here you can make your own shoes too. Like if you want to start from scratch, you can do that. Change the color, the overlays, the logo colors, things like that. Like anything you want to do, you can do here. There's different types of colors. You can use the color palette. You can use patterns if you want to do that. There's also different, shades of colors, and I'll show you guys that in a little bit. Those are the shades of colors, and you can use those to whatever it is that you want to create. Right? Just an example, I'm not going to actually keep this shoe. I think this shoe looks not bad, but not good either. Right? So that's, create a shoe in itself. Let's go try to edit one. We'll just choose a random. That's the one I made, by the way. We'll just choose a random one. You can edit this however you want it. If you want to do kind of like a thing, Philly color wave, you can do that. There's different team colors and all that. You can do whatever you want. But that's pretty much it. That is 2K20 for you guys. If you are a fan of basketball, I would absolutely recommend this game. If you're really not, that is really up to you to decide if you're interested in downloading this game. It is a lot of basketball, not enough casino, if you ask me. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you all soon in the next video.